Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show, right here on High School Primetime, brought to you by Thomas Shelton and Alpha Insurance. We have a special guest with us tonight. Uh, I'm excited about the lineup that we have, but this is Miss Abigail Owens, and she works for the City of Oxford. She is the event specialist for the Festival of Lights. How are you doing, Miss Owens?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Oh, that's fine, fine.
So tell us a little bit about what you do for the City of Oxford.
So my main thing is the Festival of Lights. We hold it each year. Begins November 20th and it runs until December 24th. And it just brings in people from around the southeast, really all around, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, everywhere.
Well, I have to say, I've been to a lot of different festival or whatever they call light shows.
Light shows. Mm-hmm.
And I think that Oxford, the one out at Chocolate Park, is the best around. Best in the state by far.
Yeah.
Could be the best in the southeast. I mean, compared to a lot of big-time light shows.
I agree. And obviously I'm a little partial, but I definitely agree.
How long we have that light show? We've been had it here now, what, 2 years? The second
So
year?
we're going on our third year. The
Third
first year we did it with another company, but this
Right.
is the second year we're doing it just the City of Oxford. It's all us.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. It's big time.
And I think it's being sponsored by Alabama Power.
Alabama Power is sponsoring the entire event. We love Alabama Power. We're very appreciative of them.
Can you
And
tell them
then-
to turn my power bill down just a little bit? 'Cause-
I don't know if I have that much pull there.
Oh, okay.
I don't. They don't like us that much.
well, I mean, I know that many lights is going to pull a lot of power now.
Yeah.
Over 1 million lights. It's
Yeah,
a
be
ton
careful
of
during
lights. Yes.
Be careful during football season pulling all that power because you mess up and get a game shut down.
We're going to
Because
have some people mad at us.
yeah, that's exactly
We'll
right.
have some angry fans.
Don't worry about it. Just tell them to cut the generator on. Hey, can you tell me how much it costs for per car,
So Monday through Thursday, it's $20 per car. And that means everyone that's in your car gets in for that one price. Friday through Sunday.
So you can have all your cousins and brothers and sisters and
I
uncles.
don't think they ready for Tyrone and Gerald and Pookie. They ain't ready yet.
What about trucks? Can they ride in the back of the truck?
Okay, that's illegal. So that's a no. If it's against the law, we don't allow it.
I've seen it before.
But you ain't seen it down here.
No.
Well, we can't do that.
I have, but I'm not-
So don't come down
I
here.
ain't gonna
with
tell
the-
them.
Don't
Back
come
of
in
the
your
truck.
truck beds.
Okay, don't come in the truck
No.
bed.
Make sure you have a seat in the car, but as long as you can fit in the car and you've got a seat and you've got a seatbelt on, you're good to go. You make it
So
in.
we need to get the limo, that
I think
stretch
so.
Hummer.
Yeah.
And
Well, listen.
Get your 18 passenger vans. Bring them all.
Well, okay, so we get Vinny to get that limo.
Yep.
And we've been asking for it all year. It's
Yeah.
time. And Christmas time is the favorite time of the year. And
I
the
love
king know how to celebrate hanging out that one. I can hang out the one in Wade County.
No, at
yes.
the sunroof. Wait.
I don't want to be all up there. I want to be hanging out the side.
So you can see all the lights.
See all the lights.
Yeah,
Well, if you're standing up in the sun, you can see every bit of it.
That's
If
true.
I do that and we in the same limo, you top heavy. You know how big.
So they can't hit the brakes hard,
That's
like
right.
like Thomas was trying to do when
Right.
we was in the parade.
Right. We
He's
don't
trying
want
to turn
that.
us over.
Listen, I want to enjoy the show. I want that. I love the lights. I've been there, so the village. Let's talk a little bit about
Yes.
the village.
The village is sponsored by First Bank of Alabama. We love them too.
First Bank of Alabama.
Yes, we have outdoor skating, which I know brings a huge crowd and people love to skate outside. We also have inflatables. We have food trucks, merchandise, and obviously Santa's there at Santa's Village. Santa's there
Santa's
to
there.
take pictures with everybody. And we just have everything that you would imagine in Santa's Village in the North Pole.
And Bucky and the King's gonna make a trip over there, and we're gonna be on location.
You want to
Yes.
get it set up so they take pictures with Buckethead and the King?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll have a whole little setup for you guys.
You got a
Forget
sound-
pictures with Santa.
You
Yeah.
got a sound. You got
Them
a sound suit
kids-
that'll fit.
Uh-huh.
You know how kids are scared of Santa? They won't be scared of Bucky and the King.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. I know what he looks like, so they may be a little worried about him.
Wait a minute. Man,
So, how long have you been working at Oxford?
Almost a year.
And you're not a Oxfordite. You're a movian,
I'm not
right?
from here, so it's been a little bit of a
Watch it now.
adjustment.
Watch it now. Well,
no.
the
it's an
adjustment
adjustment.
came
Yes.
from who you work for. That's the
Yeah.
adjustment you needed. I mean, it's not like outside his little world.
Wait a
Lamar
minute.
Carter, we know, you know who we talking about.
Wait.
It's a little different.
wait a minute. Now.
Okay.
Don't talk about Lamar like that.
You
know-
was just sitting here talking about it before we went on the
I
air.
said talk about him off air,
Oh, not on air.
not on air. We could talk about it.
And you
Lamar.
said you was gonna help her out.
Close up on the king. Close up on the king. Okay. We got it. We're finna close up on the king. This is how you do this when you.
Okay.
The king says, Lamar Carter, I need you to get Abigail the best raise you can give her ASAP. You want it when you win it. You need
I guess
next
ASAP.
check. ASAP
Next
means next
paycheck.
paycheck.
Next paycheck.
I need you, cause she's doing a good job. Come from Tennessee. She's one of them Owen girls from the east side of Tennessee. She know the east side or west side?
East side.
East side.
East side,
Chattanooga.
yeah.
She east side. Okay, well I need you to make sure that you take care of Abigail. And Abigail, I appreciate you coming over here talking
I
to the king.
appreciate it. You heard it from him, not me.
Yeah, that's right.
Wasn't me.
Me and Lamar go way
Lamar,
back.
she was talking about it for the show, and we agree with her. I mean, if she puts up with you all day long, she
She deserves
definitely
a raise.
needs a raise.
That's right.
I don't know what he's paying her, but it's not enough.
Well, I'm gonna let you know now.
It's not enough.
Anybody hang with Lamar over the say 2 to 3 minutes, they need a raise.
So let me ask you this, Abigail: the support you get from the city on the Festival of Lights, how much? I mean, like the mayor, I know everybody, the police, our chief of police, the firemen, all
yeah.
are involved.
We couldn't run without them. I mean, the city is the one that runs the lights, so it's all City of Oxford.
That's
With
what
the
I'm
help
talking
we get from the police and the firemen is just,
See,
it's great.
that's big time. You see now, the city, Oxford is what I say. If you want to grow, you have to do that support, and for them to be supporting that, anything that's going on good in Oxford, that city council down there, they and the mayor,
Well,
them out there in front of it.
And I'll say this too: other cities in the state, if they want to, grow, Oxford is a perfect model for that.
Blueprint.
They learn
I
from
mean,
Oxford.
yes.
100%, yeah.
Honestly, 20 years of growth is unbelievable
Right.
from 20 years ago to where Oxford is now.
I hate to put you on the spot, but I just want to ask this question because I know it might be kind of silly, but I just want to ask it. Anyway.
Okay.
Tell me some of the car tags that you actually seen come through the show that's as farthest out that you have seen. Say for
California.
California. See, that's big time.
Yeah.
They were watching the Buckethead and King show.
They was watching that.
And they heard about
and
us.
They heard about it.
Yes.
And King, I know
Absolutely,
that.
that's it.
Well, I'm gonna need the rest of y'all out there in TV land to come on down. You need to come to Chocolate Park and shit. I'm telling you now, all my grandkids love it.
Mine do too.
Love it.
Mine do too.
You know
They'll
what?
be begging to go.
I just wish my wife would drive. I can enjoy it more.
Y'all can come twice. You can just switch out.
I need hey Vinny, I'm gonna need a raise. I'm gonna need to go to this light show twice. Now, now look at hey, we got the light show up now. I like
Yeah,
that.
and look, this is just a very small portion of it. I know we don't have the, but we're gonna be running commercials for the light show the whole time we're doing our show tonight and from now on, all the way up.
Look at
till
that. That's
Right.
that's a beautiful.
And
It's so cool.
it is cool, and you can actually get in that, correct?
Yes.
That's the snow globe in the
Yes.
village. And
And
how
if-
good was Buckethead and the King looking at the snow globe?
We're not gonna get in that slow.
Yes,
though.
we are.
Man, I tell you, I already know how this gonna end up.
But you guys have come on board with us. You're going to be part of the Super 7 football games with us. We're just tickled to death to have the city of Oxford and the Festival of Lights to be part of Buckethead and the Kings team.
Yeah, we're excited too. We appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate it now. WOTM is gonna be putting it on big time.
That's right.
Good.
So that's what you want to make. You pay attention to that, and I'm there. Everybody out there need to know when the game's on. Buckethead and King gonna be there, and we're gonna be talking about the lights. It's what they normally say. It's on. It's going
on?
down.
Yeah,
it's
it's
going
on.
on.
It's on. It's
It's
on.
on.
It's on.
It's on
Okay.
like
Not
it's
on.
on.
It's on.
It's on like
Okay.
on like popcorn.
Yeah.
I need to work on my draw. on that
You got to
one.
get that southern
It's
draw
on.
now. You move south of the border, you got to get that southern draw.
Yeah.
I need to work on my draw. Okay.
You hang down here with Buckethead and King, you know, you're gonna have to get a little slang in it. and
Okay,
then
I'll
you
work
gotta
on it.
Get that, and we got to have that prep. You gotta know how to pop your collar.
She
You
can
hang
pop
with
it.
us.
Okay.
Okay.
You
I
know
can
how to
work
do
on
that.
Let's
too,
the
yeah.
poppy collar. Let's see if you can pop it.
Girl.
She
Like
popped
that?
the collar. She did.
But listen, but I'm telling you,
Yeah,
hold on.
I know.
She did it with finesse on that too,
Well,
girl.
let me explain to you what you just saw. You just saw that potting me with, you got in the great pecan. That's what kind of pop that was. Yeah, she's going to have to come on down here with Tyrone there and pop it.
And pop
And
it
learn how to
collar
really
from
pop
the
it. Okay.
outside and pop it.
There you go.
Like that? Is that better?
Lean. She had that lean in it that time. Look
You
at
the
look at
pinky
Jeff.
out
He can
too.
say it. Look, Jeff knows how to do it too.
Well, that's good right there, man.
So let me ask you this, and I know it's getting close for you to have to leave, but the show itself, it runs from the 20th through the 24th.
Of December. November 20th.
And it's
24th
$20 a car.
$25 on the weekends.
And 25 on the weekend. Now, does the village cost anything extra?
No, the village is free.
The village is
Village
free.
is
I want to make
absolutely
sure
free.
people understand
Yeah.
that, because a lot of people just drive through and they don't
Right.
stop because
No,
they think
stop at the village.
they
It's
think
free.
they're cost.
They
it
go
costs
up in
something
there
else.
and they park. It's a parking lot up in the middle of that. You go up in there and park, and then you get out and walk into the village. And they got an ice
Yeah.
skating ring. You know,
That's where the outdoor skating rink is.
Yeah.
All the inflatables, the food trucks. I mean, you can spend
Good
hours
food.
in the village alone.
good food.
It's good food.
Is it good food?
Good
It's good
food.
food.
You
Listen.
can feed Buckethead and the King one day.
You got to
Maybe,
feed us.
maybe
I can-
play
you-
cards right. We will.
Did you say maybe?
You got to feed Buckethead the King. Look at that head. If he get lightheaded, it's gonna be some problems.
bad.
We'll
Yeah.
never get him up when he fall
No.
out. Never.
Well, I mean, an unbelievable show. We're glad that Abigail came on with us.
Yeah.
The like I said, I truly believe, and I may be a little biased as well, that the show is second to none. And I've seen a lot of light shows. So,
Right.
and Oxford goes above and beyond putting this thing on. And I know that they get all the backing, the city backs it. And you know, when they were first, I know at the beginning they were talking about putting this on, and everybody was concerned, would it go over in Oxford? Would it go over in Oxford?
It did.
Well,
It went good.
Oxford is a model city now.
Yeah.
I mean, they really
It
are.
really is.
It really is. I mean, people look at us and want to be like Oxford.
Yeah.
I mean, which is fine.
Have you noticed how I got to brag on the police department, you know, how safe it is around here in Oxford.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they, at that park, they most definitely got that circled down. So
They
got people
do.
coming in town. And they want to make sure people know when they come in town that they going to be safe and that this is a beautiful place to go to, man. And enjoy yourself. You bringing kids, you want to go to where it's safe. And Oxford police do a wonderful job on that.
Abigail, what time does it close at night?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Yes. So I know sometimes last year the traffic was so backed up that you got in at 10 and you couldn't see the village. We're keeping it open until the last car had the chance to go see the village and see everything we have to offer. So don't worry about that.
You're shutting it down. Like, you'll shut it down coming in at 10.
Yes.
And then the last one to leave it may be 12 o'clock at night before you
We'll
leave.
keep open for them.
Keep it open.
We'll keep it open.
That's what I'm
You
talking
got to
about.
come early. You need to get out. If
Have you ever
coming-
seen that
Yes.
line? Have you
I've
seen that
seen the
line
line,
for the
yes.
line?
Listen,
On a
Abigail.
busy day, that line,
wrap that
yeah,
that line.
it will.
and,
Now look,
that's a
City of
beautiful
Oxford,
thing.
don't be
It is.
dog in the city cause you got all this traffic. It's called growth. And,
Yes.
and infrastructure's growing. And listen, we all happy that the lights are here. You don't have to drive to Chattanooga or to
Exactly. To
over
Birmingham
there
or
to the,
Atlanta
or
or
over
wherever.
here.
over here to the flower place they talking about. the garden.
Busch Gardens.
Well, you ain't
got
got to do all.
don't
You
have
can
to
stay
go
right
there.
out here. You come right here in Oxford and make sure you enjoy
and
it.
see as good as you'll see anywhere else.
That's right.
Or better, I think.
Better, I agree.
I think it's better.
I agree.
I had to share this. My wife can get upset, but I got to share. Oh, I want to go to New York and just see the lights. We stay 2 miles
From
the
New
park.
York.
Right, go around the
Yeah.
town. I don't have to go to New York. It's gonna be cheaper.
You're right. You're right.
Look, he don't want to agree because he on my wife's side.
No, I've been to New York. So,
Good.
So
And
know
you
that
understand what I'm
it's-
saying?
there's
Truck
no
walk, park watch, it's
comparison
good.
To that.
to
That's
this.
what I try to tell her that.
Now it gets a little crazier up there at night, you know, especially around New Year's.
Yeah.
But that's the good thing about it. You don't have to worry about all that out there.
That's right.
The city's got that taken care of.
do.
Chief Partridge ain't gonna let no foolishness happen out at the park.
Absolutely not.
And
Absolutely not.
So go on out there and try to start something, Keith.
Oh, I will. What I'm gonna start up is probably one of them generators to get that good hamburger out. I bring the food truck. Don't think the food truck been over there. You didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't.
My food truck was over there at the village. See, you didn't know that.
See, this is the event planner.
But this the thing about it. This is my first time meeting her.
I know.
The first year they had it, my food truck was in it.
This
now
may
we
be
got
our.
that can get the connection. They'll be there next year.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
may not be. It may be our first time meeting Abigail, but it won't be the last.
That's right.
All right.
Because we will
We'll
definitely
have
have Abigail back on our show to talk up these lights, and we'll make sure that everybody that needs to know anything, because she knows everything about them,
That's right.
will know. Because me and you we'll lie about a little stuff and
You
tell
lie
a
about
couple
big
of-
stuff. I lie about little stuff.
Little stuff.
Right.
Well, a lie's a lie.
Well, okay.
I mean, but it sounds good. So if it sounds good, Abigail go along with it. You know,
Exactly.
and she'll just explain it when they get over there. Hey, I don't know what they were talking about, but that's not how it goes.
We're gonna
Nobody
pray.
gets a free hot dog.
We're gonna pray for you, Abigail. 'Cause
I
we know
appreciate
you're
it.
dealing with Lamar, and you know, just know Buckethead and King. Just call us anytime.
I will.
and we'll take care of that.
So, guys, Abigail Owens, City of Oxford employee. She is the event specialist over the Festival of Lights. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
You back with Buckethead and the King. We on location down here at the Dirty Dog Car Wash. What you got to say, King?
I said, if you got a dirty car, you need to come down here to the Dirty Dog Car Wash and get it clean. That's the way to do that. That's the best way to do it. And I tell you one thing, that dog that they got hanging around here, look at it.
Man,
That dog got fleas.
that dog's got some fleas.
Come down here.
That's a dirty dog right there. Ain't no doubt about it. King, what we gonna do when we walk on?
I like when that dirty dog is. He pop his collar like that. But when the king get her to talk to him, we just drop the mic.
I like the Buckethead and King special, please. I like Dirty Dogs because they got towels for to use after you get your car washed. And then also you can pay $15 more and they'll detail it right here for you.
I like the convenience, I like the cleanliness of my car, and I like the cost.
How much do that cost
$29
a month?
a month.
Bad dog right there, bad dog, bad dog.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our two locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, superioralabama.com. That's superioralabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show right here on High School Prime Time, brought to you by Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. King, we had a good little show going, and she left.
You seem like you kind of long.
You run her off.
Listen, first thing first. You better be glad that. You better be glad that. Oh, I'm about ready to get you then. Hey, go ahead. You on with the Buckethead and the King?
My brother's son, looking fine. How y'all doing?
I'm fine.
Good, how you doing?
Look too high. Turn that down a little bit.
It's Robert from Fayette.
Hey,
Robert from Fayette, you told the truth about crossing the river, didn't you?
The river's crossing this time. They got on Hatchie coming to Winfield this week.
Do you think, let me ask you about that, Robert. Do you think that's going to be good for Winfield or good for Ohatchee?
I tell you what, I think it's going to be a physical ball game, but
That's good.
I really think that Ohatchee sees better talent than what Winfield sees around here.
Well, I mean, I have to agree with you on that. Not that there's no talent over there. I just know Ohatchee sees talent week in and week out here. And I know there's some talented teams over there as well. Don't get me wrong.
The King already finna step in on this. Ohatchee, I got Ohatchee in 4 quarters.
You got Ohatchee in the 4th quarter?
4 quarters,
Oh, yeah,
4 quarter game.
They bring that. You need to bring the creek bank with them. You know, to do it right.
Oh, they got that creek bank water in them.
Yeah, they'll drink that water before they get over there.
The Chakalaka Park they were talking about, is that one where the softball fields are located?
That's
Yes,
it.
yes.
That's it. You
That's-
need to load all them kids up and come on.
Now that's beautiful over there.
Well, you know, I heard 2 things. I heard ice skate. You know, fat folks, we don't ice skate.
Nah, we dig in. If fat folks like me dig in, we can't ice skate. We'll tear it up.
Them kids gonna love it though.
I come over there and do some tailgating. I'll be tailgating and looking at some lights.
Well, you can do that.
I like
Come
it.
on out. Thank you for the call today, brother.
You're welcome, sir.
Go ahead. You on with Buckethead and the King?
Hey, guys, old Red Devil Steve, I wanted to check back.
Hey, what's happening, Red Devil Steve?
Y'all got it done, didn't you? You was all worried about going down to Dothan.
No,
Look, he had the Daphne Trojans come up here, and they didn't bring no salt air with them, so they wasn't used to this old riverbank air we got down here on the hoops, so it kind of messed them up.
You did mess them up,
Steve,
bad.
you said, listen, I know one thing. When you call and say something, we got to pay attention because you know what you're talking about.
But I appreciate that.
How about, hey, but what are you going to call this week?
We got Theodore Bobcats rolling into town, and I hope Daphne told them something before they got here.
They next door neighbors down there. They better told them something.
We got some bad boys down here on this riverbank.
They are.
You do.
You got some bad boys down there.
You definitely do that.
Now look, I know Hoover and Thompson. They've been kind of having all the headlines, but ain't nobody paid attention to us. So.
Hey, Buckethead the King has now. I'm gonna tell you. Buckethead the King has, and Oxford went down there and got a little dose of y'all.
We went down there and got a whole lot of dose.
Found out that they didn't want much of that, much of them Red Devils.
And too many want that Red Devil.
No.
But listen, the Red Devil Steve is.
That's the first score I checked when I got home that night, King.
What was that?
That's the first score I checked when I got home was Oxford.
Oxford.
Because you made me an honorary fan.
The King made you an honorary jacket. That's right. And I can't wait to see you. I want you to come up here and look. We're going to be in Birmingham, me and Buckethead, and I know you guys probably going to end up in Birmingham too, so you got to come and see us.
I will promise. I'm 2 wins away, and I'm going to be waiting on you now.
All right.
We're going to be pulling up the wagon because we'll see you there. But, hey, let me ask you this. So you think it won't be no ball game this week? Do you think that Central Phoenix City will take care of Theodore?
Buckethead, we should have went 4-0 last week. We had a 3-1 in our region. Should have went 4-0, and I don't see Theodore, number 2, coming up here jumping on us.
I don't see it either.
I don't see it. I promise you I don't see it. And I hope Theodore don't see it either.
Is it too late for the King to call Theodore and tell him don't come?
Let him know, King. I'm telling you, Willie.
I'm going to tell him to stay on across that bridge. Don't come across that bridge, and it's going to get hit in the mouth.
Well, look, I'll catch with y'all next week. I'll check in next week.
All right,
Appreciate
thanks for the
you
call.
calling, Steve.
All right,
see you,
later
brother.
on. Bye-bye.
He got a point. Them Red Devils are really good, I can tell you that.
They ain't just got like that.
No, they've been good all year.
Good all year.
I mean, you look at Theodore's record; they're 10-1, but I don't care. Listen, nothing against the Mobile area teams this year, but they're not. There's a couple of teams in the 7A group that's really good, and none of them down south are one of them down that way. Now, Enterprise is decent, but Auburn's going to end their hopes this week. I mean, because Auburn's really good too.
Hey, listen.
I mean, when they played IGM, I knew that was a good football team that played and hung with them because they can recruit the best players in IMG. And they can recruit the best players in the country, not just the state of Florida.
I can remember the time when it was Daphne, Viger, all them teams down at Mobile area.
Well, they all got smaller now.
Yeah,
I mean, some of them, like Viger is a force, going to be a force in 4A.
They used to do 6 and 7A. They used to win all the championships too.
Yeah. Viger's tough. Viger's tough.
It's tough in that area, but they smaller schools now. Now, you're looking at that team, Phoenix City, then you're looking at Thompson, then you're looking at Hoover. And we ain't even went up north
well,
yet.
Let's do this while we don't have anybody on the phone. Let's put up our 7A quarterfinals on the screen, and let's put that up, and let's just talk about the teams there and where they're going. You can see it there. We've already talked about Theodore will be at Central Phoenix City. Enterprise is going to Auburn. I feel good about both Auburn and Phoenix City getting it done this week, King.
I think so, too. But Auburn, I'm waiting on that next. I know you're not supposed to look ahead. But when you start talking about Auburn, Phoenix City, and then you got Thompson and Hoover over here.
Ho. Not so fast, buddy. Do not count out Hewitt Trussell this week against Hoover. Don't count them out.
Hold on. Don't you ever, like Jackie Gleason said on Burt Renner, Smoking Man, don't you ever stop the King when he's telling you something. If the King tell you a duck can pull a truck, you hook the duck
Well,
up.
I'm just going to tell you.
Bye here, Truss.
Don't do it.
And
Do
listen,
not. It's going to be a better game what you think, King.
I'm not finna tell you bye-bye hood trophy. Get your basketball stuff together. You heard it?
Well, you want to know who I'm picking?
Who you picking?
Hoover.
See, I knew you weren't as crazy as you look.
I mean, but I'm just saying, you done throw them out of the, you told them not even show up. You were acting like don't even show up.
It's a fine if you don't show up.
Yeah, that's fine.
How much? $2,500?
$2,500.
I'm gonna borrow $2,500.
How you gonna tell them?
I'm gonna send it to him.
You gonna go ahead and send it to him? We'll get Vinny to send it to him.
Well, we gotta wait on
Cousin Vinny, no.
I'm not messing with Vinny on that.
Cousin Vinny needs to pay me mine first before he starts sending out money.
You trying to send Vinny on?
Yeah, I ain't got it. He can't send no money out.
Don't mess with Vinny. Leave him alone.
Listen, let's go ahead and while we're waiting, let's move on to 6A, and let's go to the 6A bracket. And you can see in the South, you got you at Tuscaloosa with Baldwin County. I think Hillcrest Tuscaloosa gets it done. I think even though they're traveling to Baldwin County, I just think Hillcrest Tuscaloosa is a better football team. Leah Montgomery at Saraland, that's a toss-up for me. I know they both had big wins last week.
You want me to tell you who's coming out of that with that win? Leah Montgomery.
You think they are?
Yeah.
Why do you think Leah Montgomery's coming out with a win?
I'm an old tradition man. I know old snot knocker football. Lee play that kind of football.
So you think Leah Montgomery? Well, they beat McAdore last week, 33-25.
They play hard no football now.
Okay.
I'm just saying. All right, now
I'm going with it. Saraland beat Wetumpka last weekend, 37-7.
But Wetumpka was still down there.
They were still in the casino.
Casino. They got the lights.
We got to get them out of that casino.
They back in the casino now.
Oxford at Pinson Valley.
So what you want? Why are you trying to make that sound like it's supposed to be something? Say it. What you trying to say?
I was just saying Oxford at Pinson Valley.
No, you didn't say it that way. Oxford at Pinson Valley. You want to win. You got a problem with Oxford. Go and tell me what you want to say.
I'm just saying that Pinson Valley had a major upset. Like I think it was. I'm not going to say, I mean, they may not have thought it was, but I thought that their game last week, beating Muscle Shoals, was a major upset. I truly did. And I think that's going to be a tough game for Oxford to go over to Pinson Valley and win.
I don't.
You don't think it is?
I do not.
So let's just hear the King's score on that game.
You don't need to hear a score. You need to hear that we're going to come back home with it. See that? We're going to get back to that. Let me see what's going on here. Go ahead on. You're on here with Buckethead and the King.
Buckethead and the King, my two favorite guys. What's going on this evening?
How you doing? Talk to us, brother. What you got on your mind?
Oh, man, just trying to debate on what team I'm going to go see this week. I'm a little lonely. We out, but we okay. We all right.
Listen, can the King help you out? I got suggestions for you. We got good football in the county. You hear what I say?
Yeah, we got great football in the county.
We got great. Okay, now, have you had all your shots and you update on your shots?
Yeah, I'm up to date.
Okay, well, listen.
Not about that.
They got this game that's going to be going on out there in that valley, and I'm going to let you know now.
Woo, that's going to be a good one.
Get there and blend in. You got to blend in with the people out there at the valley.
Yes.
And I mean, you have to cheer for them every now and then so they don't sing you out, because they'll put you off not there. Go to that game, because I'm telling you, the Buckethead and King going to be out there, and we're going to be showing out.
So in other words, you're telling me the Valley where Mr. Tony Young from?
Where Mr. Tony Young, Kevin Blue, all them guys built that house out there.
And what's the other guy? Mr. Eric Thomas.
Eric Thomas, don't talk about him. He's been trying to talk stuff to the King.
I mean, he told the bricks for him. He didn't build the house. He was a laborer. He didn't build the house. He told the bricks for him.
He snuck in down the Oxford and won him a game. He ain't let that go yet.
So he ain't let it go yet.
Yeah, that's okay though. I'm gonna tell him. I know he's from Brudenville though.
Yeah, I'm trying to leave where I'm going to go this week, even though I got a nephew out here playing the sax. So
that's going to be a good game.
That's going to be a good game, yes. Very exciting. The kids that's still in the playoffs, to me, that's a wonderful opportunity.
Right.
Well, Piedmont will be at home, Sax will be at home, Alexandria's at home. So you got some really good games to go to. And you know what I'm hating that I'm not saying tonight? Anderson would be at home.
Yeah, that's part of it, Buckethead. But, like you always say, you got to take the bitter with the sweet.
That's right.
You got to come back next year big and strong, and you got to be hungry for it.
Nothing to hang your head about this year either.
Yeah.
But the Buckethead told you a lot of games that's going to be at home. But one thing you need to have clear understanding, the Buckethead and King only going to be in one place.
Where y'all gonna be?
We're gonna be in Alexandria.
I'll meet y'all in Death Valley.
That's all. The man mind is made up. Thank you for the call, my brother.
I appreciate the call, and that's going to take us to break. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
We were looking to sell our starter home and move into our dream home. After looking at all the options, we chose to work with ERA King. ERA means easy, responsive, and attention to detail. ERA King made the entire process of buying and selling a house easy. From helping us decide on a listing price to navigating the final closing, our agent worked with us every step of the way. ERA King. To us, it means always doing the right thing for every client. What will ERA mean to you? Find out at eraking.com.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our 2 locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, superioralabama.com. That's superioralabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Right now at Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor, the key word is free. Buy any type of flooring at Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor and we'll install it absolutely free. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, laminate, or vinyl, get it professionally installed absolutely free. Why pay to have your new floor installed when you can have it installed absolutely free and get 0% financing for an entire year? That's right, free interest for an entire year and free installation. That's Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor's free installation sale going on right now.
Hi folks, Angie Stevens here. Did you know that Team One Automotive employs more families than any other dealership in Northeast Alabama? We're proud to be the leader in serving this area simply by the number of employees we have on board. And we're looking for career-minded people to join us. So if you're interested in a long-term employment opportunity, come in and see any of our Team One dealerships for more information. So check us out now and apply online at teamoneconnect.com.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show right here on High School Primetime, brought to you by Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. And what did you say you wanted to go back to?
You know what I want to go back to.
What?
You want to start some mess. I'm going to let you know something about my yellow jacket. You asked a question. I just want to know, do you really want the answer?
I do. I want you to tell me something.
You really want the answer?
I do.
You can't handle the answer.
Well, I want to give it to me anyhow.
The truth is, my yellow jacket's going to go over there and come back home with it. You got to have clarity. Anybody want to know? Close up. Well, here we go. I know. I just want him to know. He ain't paying attention over here. But when I say the yellow jacket's going over to Princeton and bring that win back, pay attention when I'm talking to you.
I'm paying attention.
Pay attention.
I'm paying attention. Go
okay,
ahead.
well, when I say they're going to win, we're going to win hands down.
Hands down.
See, everybody you underestimated the Jackets.
Well, I don't know what to say about that, but here's what I will say. This year's game is missing some of the luster. Like it's lacking the luster that the game last year had. Both teams were title contenders last year. Neither one of them are title contenders.
What you mean they're not title? What you mean? We the area champs, baby. What you mean they not? We got a title.
I know it, but I'm just saying last year both teams were. Oxford was coming off state championship.
Yeah.
Pinson Valley was headed to one. And
let me help you out.
Go ahead.
Okay. The name Oxford is enough. That's all you need to hear. That when you hear the name Oxford, you already know that's where championships come from.
Let me ask you this.
We built for that.
Do you know what happened last meeting at Oxford and Pinson Valley played?
It don't matter.
Well, I got to tell you.
That last meeting, that's like spilled milk. I can't get that back.
Well, I mean, we got to go by they played last year in the playoffs.
Right.
34-2, Pinson Valley.
Okay, right. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. You going to stop right there? What happened to the meeting before that?
Oxford won at Oxford.
Okay, my brother. We ticks for tat.
Okay, hold on. That was a really, really good ball game at Oxford. Last year's game, I almost threw up in my mouth during the game.
Well,
it was so bad.
the thing about that, you had a lot of throw up going on because this is not that kind of challenge. Your head is.
But
big.
here's what I
You know
will
all
say about that game. It doesn't matter who wins because the winner is going to get Mountain Brook. And I can promise you this.
Wait a minute, man.
It doesn't matter who wins this game.
Do you read your Bible?
Yeah, I do.
Do you understand it was a man that went out there with a slingshot and a rock and hit a giant upside the head? You not understand
Hold
that?
on. He picked up a couple rocks, but he only used one.
He only used one.
You're going to need him to pick up a whole bucket of rocks. I'm talking about pails of boulders, not little bitty rocks, boulders, and get something that big catapult, not no slingshot, but a catapult to throw boulders.
Okay, see, but you know, we didn't have no catapults up in the Bible. He said one rock.
To beat Mountain Brook.
Ain't nobody thinking about Mountain Brook. Listen, we'll deal with them when we get there.
Okay. Well, good luck to Oxford. I hope they get it done. That's all I'm going to say. Jackson Olin will be at Mountain Brook. Go ahead and tell Jackson Olin what happens.
Mountain Brook, go over there, messing with Jackson Nola if you want to.
Jackson Olin's coming to Mountain Brook.
Jackson Nola, go on over to Mountain Brook, take their lunch money, take all they got. Take all they got and come on back with it. Cause I'm Jackson Nola, I'm pulling for y'all.
Not gonna happen.
Don't go over there acting like Moffett. You know how they do.
Watch it now. Yeah. I mean, what kind of cut was that?
Deep.
Look right here, though. Let's move on to Gardendale going to Homewood.
You better move on.
Gardendale's going to Homewood. I like Gardendale, but Homewood is turning into I don't know. You don't like me to say dark horse. You don't never like me to say dark horse for some reason. But Homewood's turned into my dark horse.
And you just want them to beat Gardendale.
Homewood beat Fort Payne last week handedly.
Damn.
And
that means something to Gardendale?
It means something to me.
You sitting here. You're not out there on that field. It's 9-2 Gardendale we're talking about. Come on with it. You pick them. That's what I want you to say.
I'm taking Homewood.
All right. That's all I need. And y'all record
Homewood's going to get it done at home.
Record this.
And listen here. Let's move to the next one. Briarwood and Clayton Chalkville, they call it here and say we don't give them enough love. I love you guys, and y'all will beat the brakes off Briarwood this Friday night, no doubt about it.
Buckethead love y'all. I don't. I don't have anything for Clay Chalkville because Clay Chalkville used to jump on my yellow jacket every time we go over there. We can't beat Clay Chalkville until they come to Oxford. There's something wrong with that, man.
Well, I mean,
they rough over there now. They cheat too. They cheating Clay Chalkville. I said it. You give them all the love.
They ain't got to cheat this Friday night. Huh? They ain't got to cheat this Friday night to win.
Well,
that's how good they are.
Okay, well, we're finna find out. I hope this is somebody from Clay Chalkville. Go ahead. You on with the Buckethead and the King?
I just gonna tell him, but he said Homewood beat Fort Payne last week. They beat Arab.
I mean Arab. I'm sorry about that. I meant Arab. Thank you for calling.
Hey, sir, I'm so glad that you called in here to correct that man up because I have problems in here with him. There's something wrong with Buckethead.
And Arab was the number 2 team in their region, and Homewood was the number 3 team in their region. And I was sort of surprised by that score. I thought Arab and Oxford would move on last week.
Yeah, I really like listening to you guys. Y'all do a good job.
Well, we appreciate the call.
We appreciate you calling. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Let me explain something to you. Now I need to go back and rethink what I said.
Okay.
You had me thinking that Homewood went up there and jumped on Fort Payne. That's why I looked at you and said
they jumped on Arab, so that's a little different.
That's a little different.
Yeah, that's a little different. That's a little different for you now.
That's a little different.
Get that crow out of the refrigerator. Get that crow out of the refrigerator. Go on.
They jumped on Arab?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Now go ahead and talk big.
Hey, Gardendale, go ahead on send that 2,500. They jumped on Arab.
Yes.
Bad.
Got your camel riders.
Them your camel riders. I told you that before they came out and messed with my yellow.
You called them camel riders. I did not say that.
His name come out Arab. Arab's like the bow. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
If you cross that water, they got camels over there. They ain't got Toyotas and Ford. They got a camel. Now, I'm just trying to let Gardendale know they playing somebody that snuck up on Arab.
let's go into 5A.
Let's go.
And I want to talk about 5A because 5A's got some really, really good games in it too. Every classification's had some real good games, but I really like 5A's games. You got Demopolis at Andalusia. Andalusia came up here, and we seen that live on WOTM against Sylacauga last Friday night. And I thought if Cousin Vinny would have done Sylacauga right, he would have blacked out the screen and just said something happened, like I had a blackout in the station.
What Andalusia did was they made sure B.B. Coleman got them a home field now.
They made B.B. Coleman got a home field. They don't have to play on Thursday nights.
Because B.B. Coleman used that field, man.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. So Sylacauga don't need it now.
Well, I think Andalusia is in a tough region, and I'm going to tell you, I think they get it done this week against Demopolis. They're traveling to Andalusia. Andalusia's got one of the finest 5A, but I'll say finest facilities of anybody in the state.
They spent a little money down there?
They spent some money down there. They got a nice horseshoe. It's unbelievable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But when are you going to take me around to some of these places? Can we get a tour bus?
I can't take you.
You can't?
Because some of these places, even though you are the king, they don't acknowledge you as the king. So I got to be careful.
I don't want to go nowhere.
I got to be careful where I take you.
I don't want to go. You're right. I don't go nowhere that they don't want to acknowledge that I'm the king.
And I'll tell you, too, that's a long drive to Andalusia.
Yeah, you just being sorry. You just don't want to drive.
You're
going to have to drive.
I got to drive.
The king don't drive.
I ain't paying for no gas money.
I chip in on the gas.
Greenville going to UMS Wright. UMS Wright is unbelievable when it comes to football. They moved from 4A a couple years ago to 5A. Everybody thought they'd slow down. They haven't slowed down. They will get it done against Greenville.
I ain't never heard of that team.
Greenville?
I heard of Greenville.
You ain't never heard of UMS Wright?
I never heard of that team.
Well, you better start watching high school
I'm
football.
looking at they 10-1. They 10-1, and I'm still trying
They're
to figure out.
really, really, really good in everything. Baseball, football, basketball, everything.
You know what? I'm going to have to go and
You got to check on it.
I got to check on that.
Dr. Google them. You need a Dr. Google
I need to check them out, though.
You got Central Clay County at Faith Academy. I think Central Clay gets it done. I mean, I know they're traveling, but I think they get it done.
You know, Faith Academy, we talking about Faith around the corner?
No, we're not talking about Faith around the corner.
It's a different Faith. And what's the name of the Faith over here?
This Faith over here is Faith Academy if they don't have a football team.
So, okay, but that's Faith Academy, though. They got the same name, right?
But
I'm going to tell you, if that's the same team, we're going to support Calhoun County. But since that's not the same team, don't go over there mess with them Central Clay. Faith, don't go messing with, Central Clay.
Go on, get your lunch money.
Central Clay going over there and take Faith lunch money because they ain't ready.
Yeah, I don't think they're ready either. And, like I said, I truly believe that Central Clay's got it going on. And as long as Danny Horn's there, you can never count them out.
You know them folks gonna call you about Danny Horn.
Well, I can't have it because they roll him around the wheelchair.
Don't do that. Don't do it.
He got oxygen and all.
He winning, though.
St. Paul's and Pike Road, you're going to hear it from the Buckethead right here first. You ain't going to like what I'm fixing to tell you. And neither is nobody else. But Buckethead is calling Pike Road to win it all.
Hold on, you talking about all Friday night?
No.
You ain't talking about the whole thing.
I'm talking about you'll be shaking their hand over at the Super 7.
They got the blue map?
They getting the blue map.
You think so?
Well, I mean, you hear what I'm fixing. I'm fixing to run through some more teams.
You know I don't like what you're saying, because I go on through your team.
But you got Ramsey at Center Point. Center Point is up and down this year. That was like they get killed by Leeds and get killed by Alexander and they beat Anniston.
They beat Anniston.
But I mean, I don't understand that.
Well, I'm taking Center Point.
Ramsey's a tough opponent, but I think Ramsey's down this year. I'll go with Center Point as well. Leeds at Pleasant Grove. I love Leeds, but their season comes to an end Friday night.
You're wrong. I take Leeds. Get on over to the next one.
Hold on. You just took Leeds against Pleasant Grove?
You heard me.
You know why that one's beside Pleasant Grove, don't you?
I do know.
They had to forfeit again.
You ain't got enough time to go into that. Okay. You want to just get up scores and you come back to that until you come.
Fairview beat Fairfield last week. They go into Russellville. Fairfield's got a decent little thing going on this year. Yeah. And they're going to be a tough out for Russellville to beat.
You going to Russellville. I'm taking Russellville.
Okay. Parker at Alexandria, the big daddy of them all. Buckethead and the King will be there.
You ain't got enough time to showcase it like we need to showcase it. That got to be showcased. Because I done told everybody in the world about Alexandria?
Well, we're just giving them something to think about when we go to break, and we're going to come back to it.
Okay, when we come back, it's on and popping.
But Buckethead and King will be live on location at Parker and Alexandria. It will be the WOTM Game of the Week. Boy, it's going to be a lot of people out there.
I'm going to have me some popcorn at this game.
Cousin Vinny going to be out there with us.
Okay, good.
We'll take the break, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
Back with Buckethead and the King. We on location down here at the Dirty Dog Car Wash. What you got to say, King? I said if you got a dirty car, you need to come down here to the Dirty Dog Car Wash and get it clean. That's the only way to do that. That's the best way to do it. And I tell you one thing. That dog that they got hanging around here, look at it. Man. That dog got fleas.
That dog's got some fleas.
Come down here.
That's a dirty dog right there. Ain't no doubt about it. King, what we gonna do when we walk on?
I like when that dirty dog is. He pop his collar like that. But when the King get her to talk to him, we just drop the mic.
I like the Buckethead and King special, please. I like dirty dogs because they got towels for to use after you get your car washed. And then also you can pay $15 more and they'll detail it right here for you.
I like the convenience, I like the cleanliness of my car,
Yeah.
and I like the cost.
How much do that cost
$29
a month?
a month.
Bad dog right there. Bad dog. Bad dog.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our two locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, SuperiorAlabama.com. That's SuperiorAlabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show, and we're going to jump right back into the Alexandria game because we didn't have time to really talk about it. But
we need to.
This game, I think people say Alexandria this and Alexandria that, but I think this game's going to be closer than what people think, truthfully, even though it's played in the Valley. You ain't got nothing to say on that?
I'm just trying to make sure you through with all what you're saying, because sometimes stuff come out your mouth that I'm trying to push back in.
Okay.
First thing first, let me explain something to you. When I say don't go out there in that valley, mess with Alexandria, I mean that. Have I been wrong this year?
You haven't.
Every time the King
But
say
I mean,
don't
it's
go.
easy when they go undefeated. You ain't never wrong, okay?
Okay. Well, what is my point? Don't jump off the horse now. Ride with me, Buckethead, because you're going to be safe if you ride with me.
Okay.
Let's explain something to you. Parker, anything you want to say about Parker, you say it. But you better say it before Friday. Because when they go out there in that valley, it's going to be it's going to be problems. Alexandria play different football.
Well, here's one thing I'll say to your point.
Okay.
Parker struggled a little bit with Boaz last week.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I will say this, Alexandria is way, 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 way better than Boaz. So that concerns me a little bit about Parker coming in and getting done what they need to do. I don't think it'll be a blowout, but I think Alexandria wins by 2 or 3 touchdowns.
You're just making my point for me. Why isn't we even going around a circle? I just told you Alexandria is a different type team. Listen, Parker, I want you to tell your fans.
You also pick leads.
Parker, leave your cell phones at home, because none of that going to work when you get out there in that valley.
It don't.
And I'm going to tell you right now, don't come out there with all that noise and bump, 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 bump. That's what they do.
You don't like it?
Oh, that's gonna be the only entertainment they gonna get.
Is that it?
That's it. The band is
so
gonna
the band
be,
players are gonna be happy this week. Ain't gonna won't be like Clay County.
it.
I mean, like Cleveland County was
That's
when
it.
we went out there.
No, Cleveland County was fighting.
They were fighting the coach.
Yeah, but I'm saying something to you. Parker's gonna have that band crunk. That's it.
That's all.
Man, Alexander, the coach is still wearing short pants out there.
Yeah, because he's a bad man.
I'm just saying.
Let's move to 4A. I still don't understand your Leeds pick there, but I'm going to leave that alone. We're going to move to 4A.
It don't matter.
Let's move to 4A. We got Jacksonville going to American Christian. Jacksonville got it done last week against Alabama Christian, and we were probably two of the biggest Jacksonville fans last week because
they did what we need. That crazy caller.
That crazy caller kept calling in, talking about what they were going to do.
He ain't called back.
Ain't called back. Yeah,
he got his basketball stuff together now. Basketball season.
I think his mama took his phone away from him.
She should have.
I think she took it away from him.
Put him in timeout. I take Jacksonville.
Viger. We were talking about Viger earlier. Viger has dropped all the way to 4A, and they're a force in 4A.
Let me tell you something.
And they going to Cherokee County.
Let me tell you something. Cherokee, y'all better get them mama boys ready to throw some flags, because when they come up there, that's not going to be no easy win for Cherokee. You hear me now?
I don't think it's going to be a win for Cherokee.
I'm picking Viger.
Well, I want Cherokee County to do it because they're in our area, but I think Viger's going to be a little bit too tall of a task for them.
Who you picking?
Viger.
Okay.
Bibb County at Hanley. Now, both of them had really big wins last week, and Bibb County over Mobile Christian, which was probably an upset. They won 40-36. And
but who they going to play?
They're going to play Hanley.
And you going to make all that little announcement that you made, and you could have ended that.
Look, I love Hanley, and I'm pulling for Hanley. Hanley won last week 42-6 against Geneva.
Do me a favor.
But it's going to be a tough ball game.
Do me a favor.
Yes.
Tell Bibb County to go in that gym and turn the heat on. It's basketball season, baby.
I'm not. I can't. Listen. I can't. It's a toss up for me. I can't just go there yet.
I'm coming here. I'm coming here Friday. Saying all
Jackson at St. James. We already know St. James was a tough out because they beat Anniston last week, and Anniston's as good as anybody in 4A.
I'm going with St. James.
So you going with St. James? I'm taking Jackson traveling down to St. James.
Okay, take them.
Priceville at Madison Academy. That's two good football teams. And
I'm taking Madison Academy.
You taking Madison Academy?
Because I got sense.
Okay, we'll take them.
All right. Who you want?
Madison Academy.
Okay, I figured that. At Good Hope at Northside, who you want?
I'm gonna have to go with Northside.
Why?
Just because they got a better record. Lay it on the table, speak the truth.
I don't never want to go to Vegas with you, because I'm telling you right now, you ain't got no strategy, no kind of way.
Gordo at Aniana. Gordo was in the finals last year against Hanley. Gordo struggled early. Aniana's put together a good season, a really good season.
10-1.
Gordo knocks them out next week.
Gordo gonna knock them out?
Knocking them out.
Oh, I'm gonna take Aniana.
You just did that because I took Gordo.
I have to.
Let's go to 3A. Trinity at Montgomery.
You didn't do Brooks over there, but that's okay.
Oh, and Randolph and Brooks.
You didn't say anything
I'm
about it.
sorry about that because that's a good football game. And let me tell you, Randolph beat Fayette County last week. And our boy, he called, Robert said, don't cross the river because you get hit in the mouth.
He said it, didn't he?
He said it came out of his mouth, not ours. And Randolph hit them in the mouth. And knocked them, game was over early.
Knocked the dentures
Yes.
out.
So that's a toss-up for me. Brooks has got a really good football team. But just because your record is 11-0, I'm not going to.
In the playoff?
I can't just, look at all these records.
You throw them out the door.
Yeah.
It's that game, one game.
So I'm going with Brooks because they're at home, but Randolph's going to be they're going to be a good opponent.
I'm going to take Randolph.
Going with them.
Yeah.
Trinity at Montgomery Academy in 3A.
Montgomery Academy. You want to hear anything else? You want anything else?
I'm going with Trinity.
Montgomery Academy got some ball. Listen, I want you to go and look that team up right there.
I know, but you talking about Montgomery Catholic is what you talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about, look up Montgomery Academy. They decent.
Yeah,
they decent now. I'm just letting you know Trinity they're not going to run over there and jump on them boys. and they getting a chance to go around here and do a little recruiting. But slide over. We're going to slide over in a minute and get to that Montgomery Catholic. We ain't
and
gonna even talk
T.R.
about it.
Miller. Op gets it done against T.R. Miller. I truly believe that.
What? Man, you just trying to start. Man, there ain't no way in the world you going to take that. Oh, you can have Op. I'll take T.R. Miller.
Okay, you're going to be sad because I know what I'm talking about. Op will beat. It's going to be a great game. 4-quarter game. Op pulls it out at the end. Montgomery Catholic, Bayside Academy. Listen, Bayside Academy's got a good football team.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Listen, they can have a good hockey team, good tennis team. It don't matter. Messing with Montgomery Catholic. Listen, they got boys on that team right there already trying to go up the road. They already got folks trying to get them. They got about three or four. I'm talking about D1 schools. Okay, thank you.
I'm going with Montgomery Catholic.
Okay,
You ain't got to preach to the choir.
Okay, think it's a game.
Hillcrest, Evergreen, and Slocum. Listen, I think Slocum gets it done. Slocum beat Davie last week, 28-16. So personally, I think they get it done.
Okay, I'm gonna stay with Slocum too.
You gonna stay with Slocum?
Yeah.
You just picked them because I did.
You might say that.
Let's go 5 and JB Pennington. Man, 5 roughed up my doggone Welborn Panthers last week.
You hear the plane flying over the head then?
Right, that was low too.
That was low. I thought they were coming to get me. You said 5.
Well, no doubt I said 5. I said they roughed up my Welborn Panthers last week.
I was trying to throw you off your game because I didn't want to talk about how they did your Welborn Panthers. But I knew what kind of pick that was.
Look, I couldn't even be a shoulder for my baby to cry on last week. It was so bad.
I knew that was a little pick when you said it. You pulling for Welborn,
I couldn't
boy.
even, I mean, it wasn't even good enough to be a shoulder. You know, when I got home, she was dead asleep. I was mad. I want to go get 5 myself. Oakland and Sachs.
Sachs got him.
Sachs is going to win that football game, no doubt in my mind. Lauderdale County at Piedmont. I hate that Piedmont finished 3rd in the region. They're at home this week. Lauderdale County, you got a tough opponent, bro.
They can't do that in Piedmont.
And Ohatchee, we've already talked about them going to Winfield. And I think Robert was right. Ohatchee faces a little bit tougher competition than Winfield does during the year. I think Ohatchee goes to Winfield and gets it done.
I know Ohatchee going to get it done.
B.B. Comer has their in 2A. B.B. Comer has their own home field now.
Yes, they do.
And they're going to get Isabella at home.
Well, Isabella.
I mean, they're going to get Isabella at Isabella.
Isabella, get your basketball gear out.
B.B. Comer.
Here come B.B. Comer.
In the South, I think B.B. Comer's got a good opportunity to meet back up with Lynette. Luverne and Lynette play. And I think they will meet up again, and whoever wins that game will make it to the Super 7. Arlington and Clark County, I think Arlington gets it done. Clark County's got a good football team, but I think Arlington gets it done, even though I can't say it.
Wow.
Elba and Highland Home, Ayrton. See, told you I couldn't say it.
That's okay. You know how.
Elba and Highland Home can pack it up. They're done for the year.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna take it. I'll take it out.
I am too.
Okay.
Sulligent and Southeastern. Man, we crack jokes on Southeastern all year long.
Southeastern Airline.
Southeastern has been doing their thing all year, and I'm going with Southeastern in this game as well.
All right, let's move on, because let's talk about Birmingham.
Tanner and Mars Bible. Mars Hill. I'm going with Mars Hill.
I'm going with Mars Hill, too.
I'm going with Mars Hill. Cleveland and Midfield. I'm going to go with Midfield in that game. Aliceville Spring Garden. I'm going with the Garden to stay undefeated to get it done. Let's move to 1A. Nottasaga at Keith.
Nottasaga at Keith.
Keith wins this ball game.
I'm going to take Nottasaga.
Well, you're going to lose.
Don't worry about it.
Linden at Maplesville. Maplesville destroys Linden, wins the ball game.
Okay.
Milry at Brantley. Brantley will do the same thing to Milry that Maplesville did to Linden. Kinston and Sweetwater.
I'm taking Sweetwater.
You better take Sweetwater. Woodland at Meek. Woodland had a massive upset this week against Cedar Bluff.
They're going to do the same thing to Meek.
No. Season ends for Woodland this week.
Okay.
Decatur Heritage at Raglan. Raglan, get ready because it'll be a ball game, but get it done. Wadley beats Hubbardsville, and Winterboro goes to Pickens County, and they're done for the season.
I take Winterboro.
They're going to lose.
I'll take Winterboro. Now, tell the people about what we're going to be doing over there at Birmingham.
What we got? What are you talking about?
What we talking about?
Super 7, Buckethead and the King will be there. We'll be live on location doing interviews all day long with coaches and different people. Anybody that comes by, you know the King will pick them up. What was that?
They called and they hung up.
And we will, listen, we'll have more time to talk about it, but just be looking for us over at Birmingham. Oxford Festival of Lights will be our sponsor. We'll let this caller take us out. Go ahead, you got 10 seconds.
Go ahead, you on with the Buckethead and the King.
You missed your chance for 15 minutes of fame. Thank you, guys.